Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Kitchen. Yes, we took some time off. We took a long time off because of COVID and all the corona, whatever you want to call it. It was out there, and we just had to take care of ourselves. We got our shots, and we are fine. Well, this evening, as you can see, this evening, sometime I do this during the day, I have a really good treat for you. We are going to go tonight and do Mexican food. 2 pieces on Mexican food. One of them is a favorite that the woman make in Mexico for years and years and years and years and years. And you've probably seen this called mole. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It takes about 25 different herbs and spices to put this together. But at the end of the day, it is delicious. So I'm using the jar version because here I don't have the time to do that. We're going to take this and we're going to put it on some baked chicken, which I did earlier. And then, we do that later. And then we're going to have we're going to have Mexican rice. Real simple dish. I'm sure you like to create it yourself. Okay. In the meantime, I have to have my wine. I believe that wine is from Argentina. Real fruity. Really, really fruity. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, before I forget, I have a new sponsor, and this sponsor, I have to read this. Their website is Vivian's store. You'll see the information pop up, and they gave me this beautiful little cleaver. Okay, it's good for cutting meats, whatever you decide to use it for. Let me tell you, I like this. It's small, holds in your hand, and they have a little hole for you to put your finger in. Okay, so when you're cutting, you'll have a good grip. Okay, look at that. Really, really good. I love it. Really nice, and it's as sharp as a razor blade. And it also comes in its own little case. Isn't that handy? Let me be careful before I cut myself with it showing off. See that? Really nice, really nice. Information will pop up and then you'll be able to get one for yourself, okay? Excuse me, I have sinus problem. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get started with the mole. Okay. It comes in a jar like this, and it's very thick. Very thick, and it has chocolate in it at some point, the way it's put together, okay? So all you do is put it in a hot pan. I'm taking roughly about, we're getting all over the place, a good heaping 2 tablespoonfuls. Okay. I have my little spatula. Then you can add just a little water. Now, the last time I made this, I used chicken broth. The reason why I'm not using chicken broth tonight, I found because chicken broth is flavored, and it took away the taste from the mole, and that was a bummer. Okay. Woo, look at that. I hope it doesn't set off my smoke alarm. The steam. Watch how easy this is to make. Just take it in the water, and like I said, use water because you're still going to have the flavor from the mole and all the herbs and spices in it. And you want to bring this down to a gravy. It's going to absorb the water. Now there are a variety of brands of this. Oh, it smells so good. You should be here to smell it. There's a variety of brands that you can select from. You'll eventually find one that you prefer to use. You can get this mole in most of the, I would say, Latin stores, Mexican stores. You can go there and they have this mole. Now look at that. See how it's loosening up? Really simple. Really simple. Look at that. And the aroma is so good. Because it has chocolate in it, that's what I'm getting a whiff of, the chocolate and all the other herbs. Oh my goodness. This is wonderful. I believe the first time I heard it, I tasted, we went down to the Village in New York City, and we went to a restaurant down there. I think it was on 7th Avenue. And that's the first time I had it with chicken, because I'm a chicken lover. And it was so good. But this is wonderful. You're gonna have a great time creating it for your family and your friends. Look at it popping. It's all over the place. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. I guess it's really worth all the time it takes these women to make this. Let me turn the heat down a little bit and get a little bit more water. Should have got a bigger one, but I'm just showing off my little gooseneck. Hold on. Oops. Okay, I'm back. And when you do this, just put a little water at a time. Don't put too much and then it'll be too runny. Oh, here it is. Now it's coming together. Just like if you had a gravy that's not too thick. Let me turn this down just a little pinch. Woo! A little sip of wine. That would help, right? Yes, so in the meantime, I hope you've been tuning in to Sunday Brunch. Comes on Facebook every other Sunday from 4 until 5 o'clock. Also, I want to thank all of you who have been purchasing my tomato jam. I created that a good month or so ago, and it tastes good. And I said, let me try, have a couple of people taste it. They loved it. And I put it out there, and I did not expect it to take off the way it has been. Yeah, I got bragging rights, right? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Can I use this? Yeah, I can use this one. Just so you can see. Look at that. See? That's what you want, and it's going over this big chicken. Oh my goodness. Put that there. Turn this down. Pinch more water, because we don't want it to be too thick. Oh my goodness. So how's everybody doing? The holidays came and left us, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. I had some friends come on Zoom. It's kind of hot in here, the heat's up. On Zoom, and had my New Year's Eve party. It was just a celebration. I think it was about 15 or 16 of us, and we had a grand time. Had a really, really, really good time. So, look, you see how simple this is? You see this? Yeah. Very, very, oh, I got a little lump there. Just use your handy little tool just to mash them down, and there it is, a nice consistency. Didn't I tell you it was going to be really easy to create? And there we have the mole. And now, in the meantime, I have a guest. Her name is Vivian Reed. Vivian Reed has been around for a very long time. She is still entertaining. I'm sure right now she can't because of COVID, but she has been in movies and in clubs. She sings and she dances and she cooks. And on this show, she is going to make some crab cakes. And this is different from normally the way I do this. I'm instructing her on Zoom how to make the crab cakes, and it's like I'm teaching her, okay? Vivian Reed, she is so funny, you're gonna enjoy her. Then when we come back, we're gonna take this mole and I'm gonna dish it, and we're gonna put it on the chicken, and we're gonna have some Mexican rice on the side. And that will be it, okay? I will be right back. Sit back, enjoy Miss Vivian Reed. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Kitchen. It is a beautiful day. It is 84 degrees here in New Jersey, and we have to eat. And today I have a recording artist. Her name is Vivian Reed. She has been in the music industry for a long period of time. Very, very talented. She can sing her lungs out. And as a matter of fact, later on in the show, we're going to show one of her videos. Vivian, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
Hey, Renee, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, yes.
Good. So, Vivian, tell the audience a little bit about your career as an entertainer.
Well, you said recording artist. I don't really look at myself as that, even though I've made about 7 or 8 albums. I am in theater. I do theater, nightclubs, and concerts. That's what I do primarily. Okay. Although I do have maybe 2 recent CDs that I've done. Anyway, I started out singing, studying at the age of 8, and I was born a classical singer. So I was a dramatic soprano at one time. Yes, honey. So anyway, then after high school, I went to Juilliard and majored in voice. And then in my 3rd year, I started going in a different direction. And so Bobby Schiffman, whose family owned the Apollo Theater at the time, along with Mr. Honey Coles, they became my managers, and they taught me everything, the business of show business, and also about the stage. And then later on, I got into theater and got my union card. I have 2 Tony nominations and a lot of awards for, for my input into the industry and what I have done down through the years. Also, you see this on the side? You see this? Don't pretend like you don't see this now.
I see it. I see it. Those are your beautiful scarves. Oh,
look, everybody. Look, all these beautiful scarves. I made them all with my hands. And I'm on Etsy. VJR scarves on Etsy.com. Okay.
Okay. When this airs, I'll make sure that it pops up so people will be able to go and get your.
Oh, good.
I see one that's black and white. Is that one black and white scarf?
No, actually, this is like brownish and cream. Yeah, but I do have black and white scarves in silk and in polyester and in rayon.
Wow. Okay.
And wait a minute now, I have scarves for men too.
Okay, that will work.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Vivian. You know, I've heard about your name through a good friend of mine. Her name is Lee Wade. She lives in New York. And of course, Cliff Love, with everybody knows Cliff Love.
Yes, everybody.
And then one day I was on social media and I said, I got to get Vivian on the show. And thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, her personality, we're going to have fun because she's like this. She's smile on the face, like to goof around, and I do too. That's why it's going to work.
In short, I'm crazy.
Yes. I think we all have a little bit of craziness in us, right?
Yes.
So today, Vivian is going to make crab cakes.
Uh-oh.
Yes. I have to give credit where it's deserved because this crab cake recipe comes from Chef Claude Lewis. He was May 2019 Chop winner. He has a restaurant. here in New Jersey. I believe it's at 630 Newark. I'll have it pop up with the correct address. And he passed it on to me, and I'm passing it on to you, and it's really simple to make. All right, Vivian, let's get started.
Let's get
Vivian,
started.
hi.
All right.
So Vivian has Vivian, you bought the crab meat. You have lump and you have claw mixed together. Am I
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Vivian has never made this before, and this is the first time actually she's using her new stove, her convection stove. So we're gonna have fun doing this.
You know why I bought this?
Why?
Because it looks good, honey. It looks good. Okay.
It's one of those things I do it too. I say, that looked nice, I want it. or do I have that? You know what I mean. So she has the claw, and she has the lump. It's 1 pound, it's 8 ounces each. So what she's gonna do, you mix those a little together, right, Vivian?
Yes, they're mixed together.
Okay. You don't want to break it up and chop it up. You just want a little bit of the claw, but you want that claw to break just a little bit because you want it to hold together. Okay. Now, let's go over the recipe. She has 1/4 of a green pepper, right? 1/4 green pepper there?
Yep, 1/4 green pepper.
Okay.
All righty.
Right. Next, she has 1/4 of a red pepper.
1/4 red pepper going in.
Red pepper coming up.
All right, it's in.
And
I heard a pop over there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, watch your stove. We don't want it. Now she has 1/4 of a small onion. And all of these, ladies and gentlemen, are minced. They're small. You don't want big old lumps of it.
Okay, good.
And she has 1/2 of a garlic clove, and that's minced also.
All righty.
Okay, so Vivian, next step, what you're going to do with the fork, you're just going to toss that a little bit so you incorporate everything together.
Okay. Is it like, do I kind of fold it?
Yeah, you can fold it. You just don't want it to break up. You know, as you do this going forward, you'll learn and you'll see how you want it for you. Okay.
You know something, Renee? This is a pretty dish. It's so pretty.
Isn't the color nice?
Yeah, I like it.
We have to thank Chef Claude Lewis.
Thank you, Chef Claude.
Yes, Chef Claude. Yes, a real nice person. His family and him, they're from Antigua. So to go to their restaurant, you're gonna have some of that curry chicken and food and all that kind of.
He has a restaurant over there in Newark.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not Newark. It's in Jersey City. It's called.
Oh, in Jersey City.
Yeah, it's called Freetown Road Project. It'll pop up.
Okay.
Okay. So you got that part. So that's check your oil, because ladies and gentlemen, remember now, this is the first time she's using this stove. So
this is the first time, child. I want to cause new.
What I suggest.
Oh, okay. I think I need to turn it up.
Okay. Once it's up.
Are we gonna be putting the food in soon?
Turn it up just a pinch.
Okay.
Just a pinch.
Okay. I have it about like at 230.
Okay, that'll be fine. Okay. So now that Vivian has that, this is going to be so simple and so easy to make. In the meantime, Vivian, what's going on today with your career? What are you doing? Well,
I will be going out to LA to the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center to do Blues in the Night, a musical. Yeah, that was done a long time ago on Broadway with Leslie Uggams and a couple other fabulous people. Yeah, now I've done the show before. Oops, let me turn this down. This is going crazy now. I did the show a long time ago at the Arena Stage in Washington. So I'm looking forward. I have to brush up on everything because it's been a while, but I'm looking forward to that. Yes. And I have a series of videos all about show business that'll start coming out in September.
Really? Okay, yes. you have to let us know what's going on.
Oh, I will for sure.
Yes. All right. So the next part, now that you put that together, your stove is perfect. She's going to add 1 cup of mayonnaise.
1 cup of mayonnaise coming up.
1 cup of mayonnaise. Put a little less than a cup because you can
a little less. Okay.
Yeah, we can always add.
Okay.
Now she's going to add, Now she's going to add a half a cup of breadcrumbs.
Half
And
a
we're
cup of
not
bread.
using panko. We're using
No.
just the regular breadcrumb. Put a little bit more, a little bit more.
Well,
Because
okay.
you can add, but you can't take away. That's good.
Okay, so just leave a little bit in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now, the next thing she's going to add, it's funny because Vivian said, how do I add 2.5 eggs?
Child, I'm like, what the heck is 2.5 eggs? What does
What's
that mean?
2.5 eggs? And I told her it's 3 eggs. You put and you leave a little bit out. The reason that we're doing this, because like I just mentioned, you cannot take away from anything. You can always add. So it's best to have a little less, add a little bit more. Okay, go ahead. Add some of that egg.
Add some of the egg and leave a little bit.
Leave a little bit.
Okay, I left a little bit.
Okay. Now you can add salt and pepper. Your choice, whatever you're going to use.
Well, actually, I'm using Lori seasoned salt.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
How much should I add?
I would add just a little because you can always add a little bit more.
Okay.
And remember that we're dealing with a pound, so
add a little bit more.
Yeah, just a pinch more to your taste.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. See how easy this is?
Yeah, this is easy. I'm ready.
Easy. Take the fork, and I want you now to mix it all together.
Okay. Woo, this is looking good, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta try this.
If it looks really dry, you can add a little bit more egg, but you want it so it's at the point where if, say for instance, if you was making a burger, that texture, the consistency.
Yes.
Yeah, you want it about like that. There you go.
Well, it's not dry looking now.
Okay, good. But make sure that egg and that mayonnaise is all mixed together. But
okay.
What we're going to do, the next step, we're going to make a little patty and we're going to put it in the pan, and just to make sure that the oil is not too hot. And we just want to the crab cake to brown, and then you're going to turn it over, and then you're going to brown it up.
Okay, and I definitely don't need to add any more breadcrumbs.
You don't need it?
I'm asking you. Do I? I'm tasting now to see.
Yeah.
If no, we gotta up the heat on this pan.
It's sentimental, the pan, right?
Yeah, it's very sentimental. Yeah, it just needs to get a little harder.
So is all of that mixed together good now?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not sizzling. I need to turn this up. I better just turn it up, and then I can always turn it down.
Because what we're going to do, Vivian, what you can do, you're going to put it in the pan, and then you can turn it before it gets too dark. And you can always finish it later in the oven. Okay.
Oh, okay. So should I make a little patty now?
Yes, make a little patty with your hand.
Ooh, Lord, this is some messy stuff, honey, child. Look, good thing I didn't do my nails, honey. Shoot.
That looks like.
All right, let me get ready for
it. Make it into a nice patty. Is it holding together?
It's holding together. It's moist.
Yeah.
Is that what we want?
Yeah. Not too wet.
No.
Yeah,
not
that's
too
a good
wet.
size. Yeah.
Okay.
It's holding together?
Yeah, it's holding together.
Okay. Now you can take that as your sample and put in the pan, put in the middle. Yeah.
Oh. Child. Ooh, honey, y'all got this cooking thing, honey. Because I'm trying to get it where the grease.
It'll be fine. Is it starting
to grease
sizzle?
Where the oil get under it. It's, that. Lord,
it'll be fine.
Okay. Ooh. Honey, this is too much.
Maybe you're doing fine.
Yeah, but it's popping and I don't want it getting on my clothes.
Oh my goodness, I should have told you. No, just leave it.
Okay.
Leave it. Take the spatula and push it to the side. Is it starting
to the side?
It's starting to sizzle a little on the side, right?
Yeah, but there's no oil under it because the oil is all on one side. Because I think the table's a little lopsided.
Oh, okay. Oh, I could hear it popping a little. That's a good sign. All right, make another one. You can go ahead.
Make another one. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. Try to make
another one.
The same size.
Same size. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm going to tell Chef Claude to watch you make his crab cakes.
Thank you, Chef
But
Claude.
you know what? You know what happened? I had my own recipe for these crab cakes. Don't drop in the pan, remember, because you're going to splatter.
Did that drop? I didn't drop it. Did I drop it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no dropping.
Push it down a little, Vivian.
Okay.
Push it down. Take your spatula. Just push it down, flatten it a little bit. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Drop that in the other one too.
Yeah, not too big. Now, I was making crab cakes before, and what happened was mine was falling apart. So I needed some help, and I asked Chef Claude, and he said, Renee, I have a recipe for you. And in return, I gave him my barbecue sauce recipe.
Ah.
So we did the exchange. Now, is the first one, is it starting to sizzle?
Well, you know, there's very little oil under it. Let me get some.
Yeah, it still will work. It still will work. Okay, let's try.
So your first crab cakes weren't as good as mine, huh?
The first time I made it.
Oh, Lord, that thing is popping, child.
Okay.
Ooh, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to cover up my scarves over there. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, okay. You can do your hands and cover your scarves.
I gotta go in the kitchen. Do we
That's
have time to go in
okay,
the kitchen and wash my hands?
Yes, go ahead. Put that one in.
Wait a minute, this is a mess, but it's gonna be good.
There we go. There we
Oh
go.
Lord.
Okay.
Can you hear it sizzling?
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh Lord, I can't touch nothing. Wait a minute, everything got.
I told you we was gonna have fun today doing this.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. All right. I'm going in the kitchen and wash my hands.
I was telling Vivian earlier, I said, we are going to have fun because she likes to laugh. It's the same when I interviewed Linda Clifford. She made the sour cream pound cake, and we had fun just like I'm having fun with Vivian.
All right.
It's so much. I mean, life is short, so we have to make the best of it, right?
Yeah, and you know what? Let me cover up my scarves real quick. Because I mean, as much good as these crab cakes are, all the scarves will know is the smell of fish.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. Okay, let me.
So how they looking, Vivian?
I think we need to turn this up a little bit more.
Okay. There we go. How's the first one at the bottom?
Okay, wait a minute, I need help. Child, this cooking thing is I think it's ready to turn.
Okay. Ooh, I see it. Now spread those out evenly in the pan. Don't have pull that one. Yeah. Pull them more to the center, Vivian.
Okay.
Pull them more to the center. Yeah, the other one and the other one. Yeah. Okay,
that's
good? Fine. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need any more in that pan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't want to crowd the pan. That's the whole thing. Did I
check for doneness?
It will be done. What I do sometimes, I take them at the end, I put them in the oven, and let them finish about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But should I check to see if they've gotten brown? Underneath?
I'm sorry, my sinus. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
No, I was saying, should I check to see if the second one got brown underneath?
Yes. Now, here's a trick how you can tell how's that look?
I think it's time to.
Okay.
Now this is even prettier. That's even prettier.
Now, this is a trick.
Okay, tell me the trick.
When you put stuff in the pan, say for instance, put those in the center, put them in the center. You put the stuff in the pan, say one at 12 o'clock, one at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, one at 6, and one at 9. You'll know what went in the pan first.
Oh, okay. One at 2, I think that was that.
12, say 12, 3, 6, and 9. You knew the first one you put in the pan that we done is the one that was at 12. So you're going to turn that first. It's a little trick.
Okay, well now the first one is now at 3, so I got I got them all over the place now. So I'm sorry.
Look good. They look
good.
They
look good. Woo!
Oh, by the way, do you have a plate that you can put them in when it's finished?
Of course. What you think this is? Amateur Night in Dixie. I got my plate right there with my with a towel on it, to drain, right?
Okay.
Oh, honey, I was ready for you.
I know that mise en place, huh?
Oh, yeah, I think this one is ready too. Turn.
Look, girlfriend is doing it. You can pat it down just a little bit. Yeah.
That
Oh,
thing it's important to pat down, right?
yeah. You don't want them. You want them to be cooked on the inside.
I think this one is not ready.
Which
yeah,
one?
I think that last one we put
Oh,
in.
yeah, because that's the last one you put on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what's going to happen? You're just cooking the patty through. You have the egg in there. That egg is helping to bind it along with the mayonnaise.
Okay.
And the breadcrumbs. That's all binding, pulling it all together. And
okay.
That's what's holding it. You happy?
And right now the induction is at 270. Yeah, I'm happy. It's sizzling.
It's at 270. That's good.
That's good. It's a comfortable sizzle. It's not like aggressive sizzle, like.
But also remember now, when you start cooking and your pan, say for instance, is at 250, and let me back up. And for people who are watching, get your pan hot first, then add oil. But when you add stuff to the oil, the temperature drops a little.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So when you add, it's going to drop. You're just waiting for the temperature to come back up.
Okay.
Go on.
It's looking good. This is going to be dinner, honey.
Okay.
This is going to be my dinner.
Sorry.
I wish you could come and share with this, but you won't be able to.
Look at her. Is that one ready?
It's brown.
Okay.
It's the first one is the darkest one.
Yeah, well,
because it was in there a long time. This is more my color. Okay.
Oh my goodness, you are too funny. I love you.
So we didn't really need the rest of that egg, huh?
No, that's why I said 2.5.
Now, can these be frozen?
Hmm?
Can these be frozen after they cool down?
You can. I haven't, but you can. You can just wrap them.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on 1 second. You know I'm the only one here. I don't have a husband or boy. I am not eating all this stuff. No, I better be able to freeze this.
Yeah. You can freeze them and then take them out and just leave them room temperature and keep right on going.
You guys, let me tell you, all y'all watching, be careful with Chef Renee. See, he wants me to eat all of this stuff. This is fattening.
But
he wants me to blow up.
But you know what I did the last time I made them?
What?
I made crab cake burgers.
I mean, that's good.
I had some English muffins and I put the sauce on the English muffin and put the crab cake in between, and I went to town.
It was good, huh?
It was good. Or you could use it for a salad. You could just break it up and put it with your salad. There's all different kind of ways that you can eat these. So how's the first one looking?
That's what I was just thinking of. Let me look at that first one. I think it's okay. Let me see. Yeah, should we take it out?
Yes, that should be done.
Okay. I just finally had to up the heat because it wasn't sizzling anymore.
Yeah.
So I upped the heat.
Just pull it up a little. Yeah. And then when you start cooking the rest of them, Vivian, it's going to be faster because you're just learning how to do this.
Okay.
You know, off camera. You're just learning how to do this. And then before you know it, you're going to say, oh, I got this. This is a piece of cake.
See, I'm under pressure now with everybody watching and carrying on. Then they be talking about me, child. She don't know how to cook. She know how to cook no crab cakes.
Let them laugh, because when you bite into it and you eat it, you're going to say, oh. And the thing, Vivian, is that I didn't tell you to put too much of the red pepper, the green pepper, etc., because you want to be able to taste the crab.
Taste the crab. Okay.
You want to be able to taste it. What I did with mine, I minced up some jalapeno pepper.
Oh no, I can't have that.
I know you can't. But I minced up some jalapeno pepper and I threw that up in there, and it was delicious.
Was it delicious?
It was delicious. It had delicious. Okay.
I turned them over one more time just to get them a little browner on that side.
Yeah. Well, like we said, you know, this is the first time you're doing it, and you bought a new toy, and it's the first time you're using that. Yeah. Bam.
Bam. Bam. Okay.
Wow. This is really good. So before, oh, I can see that's sizzling. I can see it from here.
You see, now it's sizzling. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
okay,
it's good.
just leave it. Yeah. So before we go, um, you did mention what's coming up for you in the future, that you're going away.
Yeah, I want to talk about the videos a little bit more. I'm doing a series of videos. It's all about show business, and it's mostly, these videos are mostly for young people who just need guidance, or even older people who've been in the business for a while and they just need guidance. They don't know kind of what to do, or they've come to a standstill. So, and it's with there's celebrities, it's videos with sound engineers, with casting directors, with directors, stage management. So yeah, it's very good. And some of the stories that they tell are priceless.
And,
so,
and does that include voiceover?
You mean somebody's, no, it's just one-on-one conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one-on-one. There's no voiceover.
There are a lot of talented young people out there, and they need some sort of guidance.
Yes.
Because they don't know where to go. Oh, those
and
are good.
That's what these videos are for. And it's going to be part of the Vivian Reed channel on YouTube. So I'll probably release 2 a week, starting in September.
In September. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I will push them for you.
Thank you. All right. This is the 4.
Okay. If you want,
they look delicious.
Throw some more up in there before, and let those keep going before we leave. Now you see how to do that, huh?
I'm ready now. You needing a sous chef? I'm ready, child. I'm ready. I'm ready to be your chef. I'm still scared to put it in, so let me do it this way.
Yeah, that's okay.
Now you see me, I'm cooking with gas now.
Yeah, look, she's moving.
I'm moving, baby.
Yeah, I'm glad you took my class.
See, I'm so glad I did too.
That'll be $1 million.
Oh God, Jesus. I may have to get out your class then. Yeah.
Look at
okay,
you. You just
okay, you said 1 and that's 3. I'm doing at the time you said 1, 3, 6, and 12. I mean 12, 3, 6, and 9.
And you'll know to turn the 1 at 12 first.
Excellent idea.
Mm-hmm.
Your mama taught you well.
Cooking anything like people fried chicken, Okay. Make sure they're nice and round.
Oh yeah, I gotta match it down.
Yeah. Okay. And always remember, try to keep them all the same size. Why? Because they cook the same time.
Evenly, they cook evenly.
Yes. Okay. Go girl.
Yes. How we doing on the time?
Oh, we're doing good. We're gonna run in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
But I just wanted to. Oh, look at her. She just threw them in that pan now. Before she was, now she just,
I'm scared. I'm scared.
So look.
Okay, now I have to tilt the pan a little bit to get it. Get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, it went on. Oh no, it's okay. When you tilt it too much,
because it'll turn itself off. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so that's good.
So Vivian, thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Wait a minute. Is it over?
It's over.
Oh no! Shouldn't I take a little bite to show everybody how good it is?
Yes, go wash your hands.
Okay, go wash my hands. You got time for me to wash my hands? Yeah. Okay. Woo, Lord.
I tell you, Vivian, she is so much fun. I love it. I love it. We need a lot of laughter in the world today. There's
yes, we do.
On in the pandemic and all that kind of stuff. We need to smile and have fun.
Okay, now.
Okay, let's see. Hold that, please.
First of all, let me. Can you see?
Yes. Ooh, you go on.
All right, so I'm gonna take some of the first one that I made.
Okay. And if need be, you can put them in the oven and let them finish from there.
Oh Lord. That's delicious.
Can you taste?
But I don't need to put these in the oven, do I?
I do finishing. It's up to you.
When you say finish them, what do you mean?
I
Are they
just
finished?
take them, I put them in the oven for about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, I can do that then.
Yeah. So how they taste, Vivian?
You're delicious.
Are they?
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, you can taste the crab and you have all the other little seasonings in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious. Absolutely. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you for taking the time. And we will definitely be in contact. And the last words that we're going to hear are going to come from you. What do you have to say to people today, or like you was mentioning for the industry?
Well, I just want to tell each and every one of you who are watching this just to stay healthy and do what you have to do. If you're not vaccinated, get vaccinated, okay? And just be careful that you don't get sick. And always be kind to others, because it will always come back to you. You
are so correct. And thank you so much. Much love, my friend.
Oh, much love to you.
Okay, I'll be in touch.
Okay, bye, darling. Bye, everybody.
I'm back. Come back. Okay, so next part, we are going to take this mole that we made and we're going to add it to the chicken. We're just going to pour it on top, and on the side, we're going to have this Mexican rice. Okay, the Mexican rice is very simple. You're going to take some oil, put it in a pan. Okay, take the rice, long grain rice, add it to the pan and stir that until the rice is a little brown and a little toasty. Don't burn it. You don't want it to be dark. You just want the rice just to be toasted a little bit, just a little bit. You'll see it's going to turn brown. Then you're fine. Then after that, you're going to add, that's going to be 2 cups of rice, and then you're going to add water to it, okay? You're going to add 2 cups of water, or maybe 3 cups of water. Don't use, you can use chicken broth in this case if you like. You're going to add that, excuse me. Then you're going to take tomato sauce, okay? You're going to use 2 8-ounce cans, and you're going to take that and you're going to add it to the pot or the pan. I did it in the pan, as you can see over here. And you're going to stir that, okay? Just mix it so the tomato sauce and the rice, they're all married together. Then you're going to use a little bit of onion powder, and you can add a little garlic powder if you like also. Keep stirring that, excuse me, until you get a medium, and put it on a medium flame, and then cover it. And you can check it every couple of minutes. I'm sorry, we're gonna cut that out. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna cover it, and you're gonna let that finish cook, and then your rice is done, okay? As you can see here. When the rice is finished, I'm gonna use my new knife, you're going to cut a lime, and you're going to squeeze the lime. Hold on. Hope it's not one of those limes that doesn't have a lot of juice in it. You can use this way to do it. And this lime is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Hold on. Okay, this lime is not working. This lime is sort of dried. Okay, we'll just have to deal with that for the moment. Anyway, you're gonna take the lime and you're gonna squeeze it over the rice just to give it a little flavor, okay? When I'm ready to serve this and we're ready to eat, I have some more lime over there and I'll add it to it, okay? Technical difficulty there, but life goes on. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little sip of wine. Very good. Now, for my chicken, I'm gonna take this piece here that I told you I baked earlier. Take this, hold it like this, and then I'm just gonna cut it like that. Take this and put it on the plate. Ooh, this is so done. Oh yeah, and I seasoned it really good. Let me take another piece. Put here. Let me check on my mole. Oh yeah. Ooh. This is really gonna be good. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take another piece of chicken. You know I'm crazy. And take this and cut this in a little piece like this. Take this. Let's put this on the plate. And take this and put like that. Okay. Since it's gonna go for several people, let me do another piece because that is stacked really good. Okay. And cut this again. Look, the meat the bone it was baked really good. I took my time, I didn't rush. Okay, let's put this here. We're gonna add all of it because my favorite word is, what am I gonna do? I am going to throw down. Okay, we have these nicely placed. Then we're gonna take this. We're gonna cut this. Take this and put it here. And take this piece and place it here. Oh my goodness. I can take this and put it on the side. I'm just all confused. I'm just all confused this evening, as I said this evening. Okay, so now we have this ready. We have our mole. And if it gets a little dry, just add a little bit more water. Let me turn the heat up because we want it nice and hot. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, boy. And I hope you're going to, actually what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to serve it in my nice Mexican server here, which I was at, let me see, where was this? It was in New Jersey at a flea market over there where the Verizon stadium is. And Laura and I were just walking through. So I came across this table and I saw this, and there's another one that goes, 2 more pieces to go with this. I saw it sitting on the table, and I've always wanted, and Mary, who's been following me on Instagram, she lives in Mexico, and she was showing me some of these pieces, and they're not expensive compared to here. But I got this, and I got this, and 2 more pieces for only $5. The lady, she was so nice. We just stood there and talked. She even gave me a bag to carry it in. So, and at the end of the day, you know, I gave her a few more dollars because she was so nice to us, and she gave it to us gave it to me at a cheaper price. Okay, I'm telling you, it's burning up in here. That heat is kicking. Okay, so now that I have this, let me move this cutting board out of the way. Put it here. And I can bring my server over here. Let's stir the mole. Let me turn this really low. Oh my goodness. You want this to simmer maybe about 10 or 15 minutes, and I think it's had that time. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'll put it in the bowl like this. Let's move this out the way. Set it up really nice. Here's another piece. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And then we have the legs, just in case someone wants a leg. Here we go. Here's another piece. And then we have, oh, that's a big old thigh. Okay, there we go. Let's move this out the way. We have our Mexican rice on the side. We have this, and let me turn the mole off. Woo! Boy, oh boy, I wish you can smell this. It is so good. Okay. Now on my next show, I'm a guest. Her name is Kim. Her name will pop up because I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Kim actually creates jams and preserves. And I met her through a friend. If you remember, oh, it hasn't come on yet. There's a young woman. Her name is Crystal, and she goes by the Cake Pound Lady. And she has some fantastic pound cakes. I met Kim through her, and I believe it's Jams by Kim. And she's been doing this for a long time. And I'm just starting to do jams, but I thought it would be nice to bring her on, and she is going to come on our Sunday brunch. And I believe the date she's coming on is going to be the 16th. I think it's going to be the 16th, the week after this, the Sunday after, the next day after this comes out. Really a nice person. When you meet her, the way she speaks, the way she carries herself, and she's going to give you the whole rundown about jams. And she's up for an award also. There's a big organization in Jersey, and they were looking for more people, and she applied and she won. She's going to give you all the information about that, okay? I don't want to say it and then spoil it for her. And then she can say, Renee, you got it all mixed up. I'm sorry, Kim, okay? All right, so let's take our mole.
Sorry, I couldn't understand. I may have a few recommendations. First, there's a skill called Samuel L.
Oh
Jackson's
my
Weapons
goodness,
Pushing
you
Out
know what
Before
this is?
Alexa.
Alexa,
Say, try
Echo,
or hear.
stop. Oh my goodness, she was listening and I said a word and then she just picked it. Isn't that funny? I'm not going to edit this out of the show. I am definitely keeping, because this is fun, okay? Woo, it is hot in here. Okay, on with the show. What an episode this is. All right, so here we go. Our mole, look at that. I'm just going to take this and just drizzle. The camera's going to pull up close on this. Just drizzle it on. Oh my goodness. I know you're probably going, And see, it's not too thick. You don't want it to be thick. You just want it to be perfect. Let it run down. Ooh, we are gonna have some fun tonight and leftovers tomorrow. There we go. I don't want to put my sleeve in it. Okay, well, there we go. We have our Mexican rice, and which the lime's messed up, but that's one of those things. Sometimes you can't tell if it's juicy or not, but life goes on. I have some more in the refrigerator, and I will take those out and take care of this. So we're gonna have our Mexican rice. I told you you're gonna put oil in the pan, not a lot, just maybe two tablespoons. Then you're gonna take long grain rice, 2 cups. You're gonna add that to the pan and just switch it around until the rice starts to turn a little brownish. Not deep, you just want it to be that golden brown. Then you're gonna add your water. I would say 3 cups of water. When you put it in the pan, it's gonna sizzle. Remember, because you had oil in there and that pan is hot. So just put a little, okay? Then you're gonna take your tomato sauce and you're gonna add 2 cans of tomato sauce, or maybe 3, this is 3. And you're gonna add that and you're gonna stir it so it all marries together. It's all incorporated as one. You're gonna cover that and then you're gonna let it cook. And it's real simple. It's real simple. It's just like regular rice, but I did it in a pan, as you can see over here. You could do it in a pot, but I just like using the pan because most of the time I use a pot. Okay. Then we have the mole. I told you that the mole is made in Mexico. There are a very large selection, different type brands that are out there. I use one particular brand that you saw from the jar. I prefer that one, but there's so many others. I'm gonna take it, and let me tell you, the first time I made it, I used 2 jars and we put it in a pot, and it was so thick that I couldn't eat it. Well, we tried, but it was real, it was thick. So you're just gonna take about 2 good heaping spoonfuls, and you're gonna take that, put it in the pan, a hot pan, and then add the water slowly, okay? And you're gonna see that the mole is gonna break down, and when it gets to the consistency that you like, and which is going to be like, how could I say? Like a gravy, like if you're making a gravy. But you know, sometimes we like thick gravy, some people do, some people like the nice thin gravy. That's left up to you. When you're working on it, it's gonna smell really good because it does, I know, have chocolate in it. But it's not chocolate where it's the point where it is very sweet, okay? So don't worry about that, okay? Your mole is done. I baked chicken. You can use mole on anything that you like, okay? You can make tacos, and you take the mole and you drip it on the inside, and then when you bite into it, all the flavors burst in your mouth, and then you'll be in another world. You'll be contacting Renee, I love that mole. It was really, really good. And that seems to be it. It's really, really, really simple to make. And here we go. Look at that. As I say. Okay, so let me wipe my hands. And I think we covered everything for now. Don't forget now, you can go to my website, chefrenehewitt.com, and you can purchase the tomato jam. I have another jam coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm still working on the recipe. That is tomato jam with a hint of what? Chipotle. Yes, chipotle. It's not going to be the jam that's going to be really hot where you say, oh, I can't take this. No, and you can use it on crackers, etc. But the chipotle is just going to be a hint. So after you taste it, it's in the back. You'll taste it in the back of your tongue. And that chipotle is being provided by rlschreiber.com. You know, I've been with them and they've been with me ever since I started doing my show. So I think we covered it just about for now. And until next time, you take care. And if you can, get your vaccine. It is very important for you to save a life as well as save yourself. Until next time, bye.